Alright, welcome back, guys. It's TK, and where we left off was we had just killed Brogan, and we were setting a course to Jemison. So let's get into it. So they said we should go to missions, and we should set a course. And we can jump straight from Crete to Jemison. Okay, nice. I'm really enjoying the fast travel that they included in Starfield. Like, I really thought we would have to just
Starship Frontier,
ride
this
through
is United
space.
Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
No contraband on ship, of course. We don't
Scan
have any.
complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay. So I guess to land, we have to go back to scan. We have to land at New Atlantis, so we set landing target and land. Nice. So I guess we're hero level 2 now. New Atlantis is the capital of the United Colonies. It was founded in 2156, the same year humans first reached Alpha Centauri and set down on the planet they named Jemison. Okay, the landing stuff is pretty cool. So yeah, let's exit the ship. I think before we go forward, I'm sure since we're level 2, we should have some kind of skill. So let's go to skills. Okay, so you receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills and the rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Okay, so basically down here we have legendary skills, so combat skills like armor penetration, crippling, sharpshooting. Okay, so skills that are like essential to combat, which we'll need to get. But we have Ronin that's unlocked, and the challenge is kill 20 enemies with a melee weapon. Okay, so we killed 7 targets, so we need to do a bit more there. Social, we have the scavenging skill. Persuasion. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good skill to have. Stealth. Okay, so we have stealth. Firing capacity, that seems necessary. Increase health. Okay, and then you have what else? We have science and tech. Missile weapons. Standard digital locking mechanism. Okay. Piloting. Boost pack training. Specialized training and innovations in personal mobility systems have allowed for unvetted exploration on alien worlds. You can now utilize boost. Okay, that seems kind of essential, so let's unlock that one. Unlock. Boost jump 10 times while in combat. Okay, so I feel like this might be either a double jump or it could be we jump. Okay, maybe we have to do this in combat.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time this ship makes it back in one piece. Intakes look a bit clogged. We'll get those cleaned out.
Okay. Guess we have to talk with this guy.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Do I need repairs?
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Nice. Modify the ship. Let's try and modify the ship. Okay, so this is our ship, and what can we do? So lasers, ballistic, we have cannon, missile launcher, the engine, the shields. Okay, so let's see if we can get a better missiles. Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have a level of skill requirement. Multiple upgrades can be made, and their costs will be added at the end of the session. Okay. So we can't afford that. So these are lasers. Let's look at... Let's look at the cannon. How much are cannons? Okay, so we could increase the cannon, but engines, shields, grav drives, reactors, pulse laser, cannon, missile launcher. Okay, so the missile launcher, we have 5,000. Let's spend it on the fire rate increases. Okay. So let's get the dragon. Let's get this one, the flare. Okay. Then guess the cannon. We can see if we can afford a better looking one. So we can go higher damage but low fire rate. So range 4,000. So this one is seeming like it's actually the best one. Oh, okay, so we need to invest in a reactor to increase the power being generated. So we should come back when we have put more credits for that. Let's see if we can sell some of the guns we have and then come back. But we'll take those two. Yeah, we'll accept those two mods. Where did you say I could sell things? Yeah, we'll find that out now. Ships for
I'm
sale.
sure you can find something you like.
So let's look at some of the ships. So you have a Rambler, Galileo. I mean, this looks kind of cool. It's really flat, but seems like a lot of space inside the ship. Responder. Okay, I like this. It reminds me of rockets we kind of have today. Okay, this looks a lot more like a rocket. Favorite. Shield breaker. Okay, so I feel like shield breaker is definitely the best ship. It just looks the best overall. I'm wondering if we can add paint to our ship. So we'll need to come back with more money for that. Okay, can we sell
The
things?
Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp.
Okay,
Besides
so
that,
kiosk.
Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay. And lastly, where can I go if I need more?
I
food?
would try to Viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay, to the left.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
So let's go to the kiosk and see if we can make some sales. Okay, so let's sell all the miscellaneous. Okay, not this one, but let's try and sell all the stuff that's sell from ship inventory. Okay, cool. Miscellaneous, a blender base. Okay, so let's sell all the miscellaneous stuff. Then we gave him a whole bunch of guns. So where's all the guns that we gave him? No, sell from ship inventory. Sell. Okay, so I think they're all with Vasco. So let me try and get it all from
Constellation will be
Vasco.
waiting for you. Do you require...
Yes, let me take everything from him and then sell them. Okay, so now Let's sell all the weapons we don't need.
Your
So
spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
Maelstrom. Okay, we can sell all the Maelstrom because we have the modified one. We can sell the rescue. Then let's see, what else do we have to sell? All the miscellaneous stuff. Let's sell all of these. Okay, we need the digiclick back, so we'll look back at that. Apparel. So this one's Outposts extractor jumpsuit. We can sell that. We can sell this. Hazmat suit. We'll keep this one. This one looks like it might be better than the one we're wearing currently. And padded hat. We can sell that. Helmets. No, we only have the one. Spacesuits. Okay, so yeah, we should probably equip that one. Grants up to 100 plus energy resistance, physical resistance, and lower your health. That seems quite important actually. Or useful. We can sell that one, and we can sell that. Okay. Alright, so let's see, how many credits do we have now? Go to inventory. We have 8,000 credits. I think we needed 9,000. So let's continue with mission. Go to the lodge in Mast District.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID
Bobby's parents are dead,
SSCOM1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year, and it kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar.
Hey, so we
As
get
for
special
Aquila
discounts.
City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. No soliciting. Do I need to call security?
Nope, we're on our way.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
The viewport. I mean, the city looks really futuristic.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT.
Let's go to Mast District.
Provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
The trees here look like you could like almost jump on them. Let's see if you can. Oh no, wait, you can. Okay, so it's almost as if you jump up the jungle now. But you can't jump up thick. It's very weird.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
Okay, so Constellation is basically like a secret society.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Hey. Yeah, it looks like a really nice place.
What I'm saying is the most possible theory.
You two.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Barrett's attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact. It doesn't matter. I have your artifact. Who are you? Why don't we start with you telling me what Constellation is? Okay, so let's say Pirates attacked.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It's funny. It was me. How many times has this happened? Who else had these videos? Okay, so we know.
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in
Constellation
doubt.
Guide 1. Permanently reduce fall damage by 5%. Yes, please.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next. This is a little much. I need some time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they? You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected? Let's find out.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay. So, how much do you know about the artifacts?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in.
Space cowboy
Introduce
guys,
yourself
let's
to
go.
everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Okay, mission was Constellation added, credits 8,000, watches he added. Okay, so now we have enough money to
Ever since
upgrade
I
the
got
ship.
here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Okay, Noel, so let's talk
That
to
was
Noel.
intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it.
A little.
I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay. Okay, that seems like an important question to ask. I mean, we need to know
Planning on sticking
where
around
we're gonna
then?
stay.
Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
This is someone's room I just opened. This is a really cool looking bar.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This is a really big lodge, guys.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Okay, before you go...
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts. Yeah, let's ask that question.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more. Let's find out.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff? Got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay.
Money.
Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Nice. I've got some organic resources. Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, what do we have? Fiber. Let's give 3. Let's keep some. I'm not sure we're gonna use fiber. Let's give that. Nutrient, take it. Solvent, we'll keep 2. Structural material. So organic material can be used as a component in crafting. Okay, for now we don't need it. Toxin, we can give those. Okay. I was wondering about the types of exploration work besides artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
So basically being a space cowboy. Division I saw, what do you think that was? How long have you been working on this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion.
Okay, Barrett.
It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Yeah, whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Right. Okay.
Stay safe, okay?
Let's check the room out really quick. See what's in here. Anything we can take with us? The watch case. Okay, now let's keep. I mean, I want to sell it, but let's keep it. Succulent. That's just the box. Storage. Okay. What can we transfer into storage? Is there actually anything that we can store or we need to store? I think we'll keep all of those with us. So yeah, we have the constellation pack. Let's leave the tunneling pack. And we will equip constellation pack. Nice. Helmets. Okay, we only have the one, so we'll have to keep that one. And apparel, we'll keep those with us. Yeah, everything else is fine. Desktop digiframe. We'll try and sell that. Okay, let's get back down and talk to the other members of Constellation. Okay, so you have Walter Strode and...
Feel free to help yourself at the bar.
Mateo.
I don't drink, but I feel like if I did,
gotta start
now
with
would be a
Mateo.
good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
What's on your head, Mateo? That's the question I don't want to ask.
Ah, yes, well.
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
And I am better off here.
What do you make of the vision? What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
I know it's important, and I can feel it.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks, Mateo.
Sarah is the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Walter Stroud.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Been called worse?
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Nice to be here. Glad to be here. Just watch the grumpiness in the future, I hope. The drinks are at least free. Let's say at least the drinks are free.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
That's interesting.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
I definitely need to get onto that. This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO. Solid question.
Funny
Why are
thing
you
about
here?
companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
That's a brag.
Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture.
No way.
No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud.
Can you give us a better ship?
Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Okay, so what do you think divisions mean?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
No. Never seen anything like that in my life. Sure. I haven't hit my head recently yet, that's what you're asking. You mean, have I seen something? Let's go with sarcasm.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Goodbye.
Alright. So he did say we could create some things. We just need to find out where those crafting tables are. Okay, so this was the garden. It must be upstairs then.
Hello there, Vasco.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the
How
island.
may I assist you?
No, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
Okay, let's check
At
in
present,
with Sarah.
all systems
Yeah,
are
what is it?
functioning well within
So,
established parameters.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Keep up the good work.
Yes, Walter Stroud. I will.
So let's see, what do you know about the artifacts? We asked that at the beginning. Let's just say I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are
Ooh.
relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission, good chance to learn about the United Colonies. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. The UC Vanguard? Other people have artifacts, so let's see. What is the UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Okay. Let's find out about these other artifacts.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Hey, Sherlock and Watson, let's go. Got it, you and me until we get the artifact. Yep.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Okay, so you mean... So okay, understood, sounds reckless, an organization should have rules. What do you mean you don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society.
Oh, like who?
We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sarah Morgan is available for your crew. Okay, so you need to assign Sarah Morgan. How do I do that? Ship. Okay, so it's not under ship. No. Could be under ship. Crew, there we go. Manage your crew, review and change their assignments between your ship and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Okay, so assign. Change Sarah Morgan's assignment to Frontier. No. Change Sarah Morgan's assignment to Frontier. Let's unassign her from the Frontier because she needs to be with us. Okay, I'm sure
I
she'll
hope
just follow.
you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Build a base? Outpost development, what do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Sounds useful. What kind of advanced structures could I build? How do I know if a planet has resources? So let's see, what kind of advanced structures could I
The
build?
scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Okay, so sounds useful. I'll try it next time I touch on that. Yep.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Nice. I could use you on my crew, Vasco, definitely.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay, so let's assign him to the Frontier. Yeah. And Sarah Morgan, how can we assign her to follow us? I think she will follow us.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
John Tuala. Okay. How did you know there's an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Not at all.
What do you consider your areas of expertise? Is there anything you like to do for fun besides exploring? Let's go with the areas of expertise.
Apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Quite important. Do you have any religious beliefs? It's not something to ask someone you've just met. Is there anything you'd like to do for fun? Okay, so that's all for now.
Certainly. I always enjoy our little chats.
Okay. So let's
Maybe another
go.
time.
Let's hope she follows.
Please disregard.
Let's check what our mission actually is. So we have 2 missions. One being activities, which is start an outpost. One's complete a research project. Craft or modify an item. Let's try and craft and modify. And then check out the constellation mission board. Okay, so let's try that one. Set course. I think we're already here, so we don't need to set a course.
I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the result.
Oh, it's a downstairs. Oh, okay, so this is where we can modify weapons. Nice. I'm glad we found this mission board. Locate amphibious foothold in Maheo. Locate charred ecosystem in Sirius. Locate extinction event in Altair. So Sirius Black, Altair sounds like Assassin's Creed. Locate pelted fields in Alpha Andraste. Survey Piazzi BB in Piazzi. VB sounded like Phoebe. Okay, so reward. So can we accept all of these or accept mission? A mission to locate a planet trait is the most challenging survey mission. You will need to search an entire solar system for a planet that has the target trait. Locate planets in the target system that have traits. This is indicated at the bottom of the planet's info card on the star map. Unsurveyed planets will have unknown traits. Accept mission. Yeah, let's accept all the missions. Okay. Planet survey progress is shown on the planet's info card on the star map and also in the scanner when on the planet's surface. For planets without life, scanning a planet from orbit may be enough to complete the survey, but most planets require you to land and explore more thoroughly. Okay. So that was the mission board. Now let's modify. Let's modify an item really quick. Spacesuit workbench. Okay, so we have the bolstering deep mining spacesuit and the constellation pack, the helmet, the spacesuit. Okay, so let's try the constellation pack. Let's see if we can add a mod. Slot 1 components. We have extra capacity and we need polymer, aluminium and a sealant. Okay, so we don't have what we need to actually mod it, but we can change skins here. Okay, so that seems interesting. Okay, the bolstering one, let's see if we can change the skin. Okay, so we don't have skins for that either, and we don't have the components we need. Okay, so that's fine for now. I don't think we have all the components needed to actually do any of the mods. Okay, we can do this one. A boost pack, we can install this one.
Hopefully that'll keep you safe until you find some better armor.
Okay, let's do that for now. Maybe that will clear the mission. Okay, then we have Industrial Workbench. Industrial Workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. The raw resources used for manufacturing components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and setting up resource extractors. More advanced manufactured components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. Okay. Adaptive frame. A manifold. Okay, will we need this though? We can create one. Yeah, let's just create 10. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with it, but let's create it. Okay. What else is there? We have tools. Let's not take all the tools. I mean, it's a pharmaceutical lab. Okay. We can create antibiotics, bandages. Okay, so bandages, we need sealant and fiber. Treats, contusions, lacerations. Okay, let's craft this. Let's craft 6. Okay, so there's a lot that we can craft. We just need to go and get a bunch of ingredients. Okay, and what else do we have here? We have a weapons bench. Okay, so this is what I was actually looking for. So we have already a modded gun. Let's see if we can install other items. So we just need more components. Okay, so can we upgrade? Anything. We can put a compensator on the pistol, so let's try doing that. Alright, awesome. Titanium adhesives. Okay, so we need a lot of components. Alright. Was there any other benches here? There's a research lab. Okay, so what can you do? The research lab lets you craft new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw materials extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures, plant life. Manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Okay, so we have performance enhancement or medical treatment. So if I say select, what do I need to do? I need to discover how to create antibiotic paste and infused bandages at a pharmaceutical lab. I need aluminium, amino acids, antimicrobial. Okay, so you need stuff to put in. So I can add the aluminium, the amino acids I don't have, and the antimicrobials I don't have. Okay. The performance, I don't think I have any of those. Okay, so food and drink. Old Earth cuisine. I have red meat, I think. I have 1. Okay. Okay, but we can put it in here because I don't really think I need it. Then beverage development, spice, water, and fiber. Okay, so we can give the fiber. Spice we don't have, water we don't have. Mixology, alkanes. So apparently we have alkanes. So we can put that in. And give us an aromatic as well. Outpost development. So manufacturing. Okay, so iron, do we have any iron? We do. We can put in the iron, we can put in the 0 wire. And the frames we just built. Okay, so sealant, we ran out of sealant. We could have actually built it, but we just ran out. Robots. Okay, so we can put in the aluminium and the beryllium as well. We can put that in. But the 0 wire, we don't have the 0 wire. Equipment, is there anything we can do? Helmet mods. We have some tungsten, and we don't have polymers. Okay. Weaponry, barrel mods. Okay, do we have any iron? We do. Project complete. Research project barrel mod 1 has been completed. New research project unlocked. Barrel mod 2. Okay, so we don't have barrel mod 2. I think we need a skill, so we need weapon engineering rank 1. Okay, grip and stock. might be able to get this one. We just don't have the sealant and one bit of nickel optics. Okay, so we need a few more things for that. Alright, that was quite interesting. Actually, there's a lot of moving parts in this game that you actually have to learn. Okay, what else is down here? It seems like it's someone's room. I think more members of the team actually live down here. Okay, so there's just a bathroom there. Okay, so I think this seems like a good place to stop the video. I think we need to change what our mission is going to be. So we need to go with Sarah to talk to Sarah's. So we need to talk to Sarah's contact. Okay. Show on map, set course. Okay, so we're already on the planet, so I'm sure we just need to exit. Alright, but yeah, this seems like a good place to stop the video for now. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and follow for more content.